All right, Ryan, do I have you on?
I am here.
All right, perfect. All right, Ryan, so let me go ahead and share my screen here. You should be able to see my iPad screen now. And there we go. It should be good to go. All right, so this concept is become your own banker. There's a book out there, Ryan, that you should probably check out. It's called Become Your Own Banker, and it talks about infinite banking with whole life insurance and IULs. There's also another book called Power of Zero, which it kind of just tells you how to be, how to plan for your retirement and be part of the 0% tax bracket, which it gives you a few buckets where you can be putting money into, and of course, life insurance is one of them. But here's a concept that me and Reggie went over last time. I teach this to a lot of real estate investors, CPAs, some attorneys as well that know about real estate. So become your own banker, and we're just gonna say, Ryan, that right here on this box, this right here is your own bank. Okay, so we're gonna call this Bank of Ryan. But all this truly is your IUL, is your insurance policy. Okay, on the right side, I'm gonna give you a little bit of history of what I've done. I've been in the real estate investing game for 12 years, and I've always used private banks, right? Private banks, which they're also known as hard money lenders or private lenders, whatever. We're going to call it a private bank for the sake of this conversation. And how do they make their money, right? A private bank makes their money by charging high interest rates when they loan you money to buy real estate, a fixer up or whatever. I'm going to just average it out here, 9 to 12%. It could be a little more, it could be a little less. How else do they make their money? Well, they charge high origination fees, money upfront for loaning you the money. So let's say you borrow $100,000. If you borrow $100,000, you're paying $3,000 to $6,000, right? So here in Vegas, we've done about 114 deals in the years that I've been in the game. Right? So with that said, you can just imagine how much money has gone, to these private banks. So here's the scenario, Ryan. Let's say that you buy a property, and let's just go with like basic numbers, moderate numbers. Let's say you buy it for $100,000. Cool. You put 10 grand into fixing it up. So just throw 10,000, quick fixer up or paint. You do floors, whatever you want to do. House is ready to go. Now you're ready to sell the house. And the house, let's say you sell it for 170, 175, maybe 185. You tell me, what do you want to sell this house for? Quick flip, Ryan.
Let's say 180.
180. Cool. So you sell the house for 180. So literally you bought it for 100. You're in it for 110 because of the money you put into it. Now you sold it for 180. After closing costs and all that, you would have made 70,000, but after closing costs and all the BS, let's say you make a good 60 grand. All right, $60,000 in 60 days, 90 days. Not a bad payday. This is your net. Well, people do two things, and this is what I used to do. I used to throw my money in a savings account because I wanted to reuse it. But a savings account pays you how much? What would you say? Just a regular savings account, Ryan. How much do you think they'll pay you?
Like 0.5%.
Yeah, it's actually 0.15%.
Well,
So not even a percentage. It's crazy. And then
Yeah.
the other thing that we used to do, right? But you have to lock your money in for longer, like 6 months to a year. We used to throw in a CD. A CD, they're paying you like right now. I think I saw one for 1.7. Not bad, but it's still kind of low returns, 1.7%. Well, the third option is this, Ryan. The third option is to throw the 60,000 into your own bank, into your own policy, which is paying returns anywhere from 6% to 10%. This money is playing in the S&P 500, just like you saw in the video. So I'm not saying that you should invest in real estate. You can invest in a business. You can invest in flipping cars, whatever you want to do. This is just what I want to use mine for, right? I fund my IUL properly. Now I'm able to borrow from it or withdraw from it and buy a house. I buy a house for 100,000 and then I fix it up with my own money. The whole goal is to eliminate these guys. We don't need them anymore. We can fund our own deals. So now, while the money is sitting in your own bank, it's growing. When you need it, you can borrow it to take it out to do whatever. And then when you take it out, you make an investment, you're making money on your own money with your own bank. The neat thing, and then you saw it on the video as well, money that sits in the bank when you need it, you pay no taxes when you withdraw it. You pay no penalties. Unlike your 401ks, people used to do this with their 401k, but they're paying penalties to pull it out. They're paying taxes because at the end of the year, they're looking at it as if it was income that came to you. So we avoid those two things. And what I tell everybody when I share this concept, Brian, I tell them, listen, for me, it's very simple. This right here is my age when I want to retire, when I want to retire. So I have to work for a few more years. I'm 34 right now. When I'm 45, I want to retire. This right here is my retirement vehicle, or I like to call it my retirement miracle, because the book that I read that has this concept it's also another book called Retirement Miracle. Patrick Kelly is the author. And that's where I got this concept from, bro. But the more I share this, the more I learn about IULs, it's crazy, bro. And I'm going to share this with you as well. So